This game recap is brought to you by Ideal Vision, one-of-a-kind eye care for one-of-a-kind eyes. IBC Bank, we do more. And by Greg Sherman Videography. Call 419-902-3353 for all your video needs in San Antonio and the Hill Country. The 2018 regular season was a great one for the O'Connor Panthers as they went 10-0, winning all 9 of their games in district and being crowned district champions once again. Unfortunately for the Panthers, none of that mattered in the playoffs as they were one and done. They were knocked out by Reagan, who solved Molesky ball in the first round of the playoffs. Tonight, O'Connor looks to get back on track as they will open up the season taking on Cibolo Steele. O'Connor has beaten Steele each of the last 2 seasons. Steele had a very un-Steele-like season last year, finishing 3rd in district and being knocked out of the playoffs in the second round, their earliest exit in quite some time. There's the founder of Molesky Ball, David Molesky. How would Molesky Ball look in 2019? We'll get to that in a little while.
Hey,
O'Connor defensive lineman Eric Rogolinski already looking like he is in mid-season form, along with D1 commit Logan Parr. Steele junior quarterback Wyatt Beagle had a tough 2018, but expectations are high for him in 2019. The Panthers carried a 27-game regular season win streak into the season opener. Their last regular season loss was 3 years ago at Ferris Stadium against the Knights. 2 high-scoring offenses couldn't get anything going for 17 minutes before the padlock on the end zone was opened up. It started with a bad snap by Steele deep in their own territory, recovered by OC's Kyler Goodman. Panthers would score a couple of plays later, and the merry-go-round of scoring began. Ensuing kickoff, Molesky wanted a surprise onside kick, but Steele was ready. Christian Garza scooped up the ball and ran untouched 49 yards for a touchdown. Molesky Ball did not work out on that play. The PAT was no good, but 2 touchdowns in 9 seconds. Don't worry, if you went to the concession stand, you won't have to wait long for another score. Ensuing OC drive, David Dodd swing pass to Carson Jones, apparently tackled at the 25, but he rolled over 2 Steele defenders, stuck the landing, got back up, and ran the final 75 yards for an 84-yard touchdown. Good job by the officials not to blow the whistle. Steele had no idea he stuck the landing Kerry Strug style, and no one saw him get up. That's 3 touchdowns in 34 seconds. If you happen to use the toilet while at the concession stand, never fear, we've still got you covered. Next Steele drive, Beagle play-action pass to Jalen Jones. The D1 recruit made 2 players miss, sprinted down the sideline for an 83-yard touchdown. That's 4 touchdowns in only 51 seconds. If you went to the concession stand, the toilet, then had to wait on the stadium elevator to get back to your seat and missed all that, don't worry, there's still more to come. Next Steele drive, Beagle teardropper toss to Darren McKnight. Oh, he's smoother than the singer Brian McKnight. 34-yard touchdown, 20-17 Steele at the half. 5 combined touchdowns in 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Woo!
Beagle is a great quarterback, he has a great mindset, and he just helps us and gathers us as a leader of the team to push us.
Dodd had a rough start to the 3rd quarter. He threw a pair of interceptions that led to 10 more Knight points and a 30-17 lead. Great plays take great vision, brought to you by Ideal Vision, one-of-a-kind eye care for one-of-a-kind eyes. Dodd did have those 2 interceptions, but he had laser vision after that. He took a chance and threw into triple coverage, but placed the ball perfectly to Sam Castillo, the receiver, for a first down. Later in the drive, he ran play action, stepped up in the pocket, and found Castillo again wide open this time for a big gain down inside the Steele 5. 2nd and goal, he kept the ball this time, faked out a defender, followed his line, and dove into the end zone for a touchdown. He had great vision on that drive, and those plays are brought to you by Ideal Vision. 2 great locations in West San Antonio, including just north of Ferris Stadium. O'Connor would take a 31-30 lead early into the 4th quarter, but lost running back Zion Taylor, who injured his wrist near the end of the 3rd quarter. He had 102 rushing yards, but would not return and the Panthers became one-dimensional offensively. Steele blew a 2-touchdown lead in the quarter, but McKnight stepped up in the fourth, which leads us to our IBC Bank do more moment of the game. It had to have been a big moment if none of the earlier touchdowns were. Beagle faked out everyone, but McKnight had the ball on the play-action delayed handoff, while Beagle set up the blocking and threw on himself. You'll see him in the view in just a moment. McKnight weaved in and out of 1604 traffic, then cut back inside and just crossed over the goal line before being tackled. The play officially went 78 yards for his third touchdown of the game, and Steele took the lead back. McKnight had 3 touchdowns for the game and 150 all-purpose yards. That was our IBC Bank Do More play of the game. IBC Bank, we do more. The Knights would go on to run out the clock and end OC's regular season win streak, final score 43-31. Both teams held and lost the lead in a game that had just a little bit of everything.
Capitalizing off mistakes of the other opponent, and just coming together as a team to push us for the win. Very harsh offseason for us. We had a mindset that offseason that we wasn't going to do as we did last year, just get better and better each year, and we did that.
That's how the whole game was. It was a back-and-forth game, and they were able to make a few more plays when it counted, and consequently they won the football game. When you lose your starting running back, that's always going to hurt, but you know, we got other guys, and it wasn't one thing. Tonight was not one thing. It was a multitude of everything. We did a lot of really, really good things, and this is a non-district game, and so we're going to build from this thing, and when we get in this situation again against a team like this, hopefully we've learned some things.
It is only the second time since 2011 that OC's lost 2 in a row, but with a district opening game Thursday against Holmes, the Panthers will have a pretty good chance to get back in the win column, while Steele will go home to take on another tough non-district foe in San Antonio Reagan. Reporting from Ferris Stadium, I'm Greg Sherman.